Welcome back, everybody. This is the Jonnymar, and I am continuing with Marasar's journey through Daggerfall. So my last episode, we killed a werewolf as we headed over to Castle Necromoghan at the request of the Queen of Daggerfall. And so we are looking for papers associated with Marasar, the former Queen of Daggerfall, and they are located supposedly somewhere in this dungeon. Now there are 6 or so spots that they can show up randomly in this dungeon. They have already been determined as we entered, so we're going to have to see if we can find one of those locations. I don't know what those locations are, but I do know there are about 6 of them. Oh man, and I really don't like to fight werewolves. Werewolves are one of the creatures in the game that can actually inflict you with disease that can cause you to turn into a werewolf. So they have about a 0.5% chance when they hit you to inflict you with lycanthropy. And if that happens, once you rest, take that knees, you will see a little cutscene that will illustrate that you are turning into a werewolf. And then after that, you have 72 hours to either stop yourself by going to a temple or using a spell or a potion, or turn into a werewolf, which has its own strengths and weaknesses associated with it. But Marasar does not want to be a werewolf. He also does not want to be a wereboar, which is another creature you can turn into in this game, and he also does not want to be a vampire. So we're going to try to do everything in our power to make sure that that doesn't happen. Hopefully we will find these papers very quickly. So far, we are not having very good luck. I am hearing, I believe, spiders. Yes, spiders! Lots of spiders. Die, spiders. Oh man. Okay. It looked like they were guarding some loot. And a big room, apparently, with another spider. Can we sneak up on it? A little bit. Alright. Well, let's grab these loot piles and see if there's anything of note. Oh, wow. Holy tome worth 2,500 gold. Nice. And a door. And a switch. By a hole. Well, that probably brings up some sort of a platform, or brings it down, I suppose. That usually takes a while, so let's activate the switch. And while that's coming to us, we will grab that other loot pile. And hopefully a monster won't be on this elevator. A lot more stuff. A religious item, bell, and some greaves. Alright, let's throw it into our sack. Nothing on the elevator. Came up from below. So we just have that door on the other side of the room to explore. And this leads to endless hallways, of course, because this is a Daggerfall dungeon. So I guess we'll try this door and see if it's a room. And it is not a room. It is a ramp that goes to a higher area of the dungeon. Now this might actually just hook around, yeah, back to where I fought the spiders. So that at least allows us to keep track of one of the routes and make sure we don't retrace those steps. But let's head up this ramp. It's nice that this place is accessible for people. Just in case we would have to take this place on. Take that, knees, again! I like how it slides on its feet, as if it's on ice. As if, just in case you would come into this place with some sort of, accessibility need. Ramps everywhere! And the sounds of werewolves in the distance. Well, I like to stay on the same path, if possible. Stay on the same floor, I should say. Try to clear that out before I start going up and down. But the game is going to force me. to go up or down. It's again a Daggerfall dungeon. And what in the world is that? It's a doorway blocked by bricks. Huh. Nice, and it looks like there's actually a doorway to our left. A secret door. Alright. What's in here? A secret room with a spider. Okay. Some blood on the ground. Well, this is certainly a worthwhile room with some floating candles. Maybe this is one of the locations where the papers can show up. I don't know. Can we get through these bricks? Can we activate them? No. Can we hit them? No. We're just completely sealed off. I don't know. Maybe there's a switch somewhere in a secret room that opens that. That's an interesting stylistic choice. Oh, spiders. To block it off with bricks, as opposed to like bars or something. Alright, so we're hooking around and going down. Looks like there might be another secret door. Okay. We have a werewolf down there, and it looked like some sort of a mage slash fighting character. We also have this secret door straight in front of us. However, before we do that, let's take out these enemies. Stop casting spells at us. Nightblade, and another werewolf. I would like to loot you. Thank you. So now we're getting some human characters, finally. You may have noticed I changed my helmet. Sorry, we don't get to see Marasar's face in his status screen anyway. But we do have a stronger helmet equipped. Alright, so what's in this room? Oh man. So we have, I guess, a prison area in this castle with a body hanging there and nothing else. Interesting. Guarded by a rat. It's a good guard to have, I suppose, especially if it's diseased. And it looks like that goes straight up, and we have a skull switch. Alright, well, let's head up. Let's see what's at the top here. We have, oh man, a hole in the ground with some weird sounds coming from it, and a door with a person casting magic at us, causing extreme slowdown. The Nightblade is defeated, and they have a parchment with a spell on them. Potion for resist fire. Well, we're probably never going to use that, but I guess it's nice. And more ramps. Up and down. Let's go down first. Rats. And a skeleton. And something else behind that door. Either another rat or a werewolf. Did you get trapped in this room, little rat? Nice. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. And another door that leads to a dead-end closet. Nice. Great architecture in this place. Can we shut the casket? No. Oh well. At least we know this is a dead end. So let's move on by going up this ramp. As much as I like the music in Daggerfall, and I do, some of the dungeon music is pretty repetitive. You may have noticed that this dungeon song is kind of on loop, and it pretty much loops every like 45 seconds to a minute. There's not much to it. Hello, bat. I didn't actually cast magic there, I just rested, and when I rested there was a level up of my skills. And that sometimes causes the magic effect. Ah, oh, you're glitching out a bit. Especially if you're wearing a magical item, like I am. So it kind of, I guess, reinstalls the magical effect, and then it makes the magic symbol or sign with your hands. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything up here. Shells we cannot access. So we have this ramp down here. So let's head to it. Oh man. That werewolf came out of nowhere. Where did it come from? I mean, down here, obviously, but where was it? I guess maybe it was hiding around here, this corner, or maybe it was in the room. Low ceiling. I feel like we could bump our head if we jumped. And a trap door that we can't access, and a space to go up. Alright, well, let's climb. And oh man! Okay, well, that was a quick view of the dungeon. And we saw some more werewolves. Let's try that again. And try not to glitch out of bounds. Do a little shimmy at the top, and I think this was actually the hallway that we just came from, isn't it? Yeah, alright. Well, again, good. Helps us keep track of where we've been and where we haven't, because this place is pretty confusing. Empty room. And this lock has nothing to fear from you. And it doesn't unlock. Well, unfortunately, that's not good enough. We're gonna bash it open. Apparently, I tried to pick this person's pockets. Okay. Okay, cursor, go away so I can hit it. Another Nightblade. So do you suppose that all the werewolves are Nightblades that are getting changed into werewolves, or do you think they are controlling the experiments at the behest of Marasar? I mean, they're not, because it's just randomized what enemies are in here, but we can pretend, right? We do have another Nightblade. Goes down pretty fast. And a tapestry. One can only wonder if that does anything. Probably not, though. Unless there's an area in this room that can only be accessed through something like levitation. Again, interesting design to this room. Almost like a star. And some loot hanging out on this table. And we have another really valuable piece of loot here, this holy dagger. Huh. But we are getting pretty full in our sacks, so we're gonna have to be a little bit more choosy about what we grab for loot. Okay. I guess it was more of an hourglass design. And the tapestry does not do anything. Can't heal because there are enemies nearby. And then there was a hole in the ground here. Huh. Well, we do not want to go down there, so I guess we'll backtrack. We'll hopefully find a spot where we can heal. Because I'm a little low on health. Not really, I think I have about 80% of my health. But it is, oh man, another werewolf. Not a comfort to not be at full health when you're facing things like werewolves, because they can do a lot of damage to you very quickly. They actually get a strength bonus as part of their innate qualities. I think of about 30 or 40%. So they can start really dishing out the damage if they actually make contact with you. Apparently I missed that room. Interesting. Because we did not fight this werewolf. Well, we still have to go to the right here. And we have another werewolf. Now you can get a Daedric artifact in this game that influences lycanthropy. And for those that have played other games in the Elder Scrolls series, you probably know what that artifact is. It is Hircine's ring. Oh man. And that allows you to actually change into a werewolf without having to deal with being infected as a werewolf. And another room blocked off by bricks. Nice. But all the Daedric artifacts in this game are actually pretty hard to find. You have to pay a ton of money on a very particular day to an organization that can actually summon Daedra, like a witch's coven or a particular temple. And we do not want to go down there, I don't imagine. So let's backtrack. It costs a couple 100,000 gold typically. And again, you have to do it on a very particular day associated with the Daedra. And then they will give you a quest, and you have to go and do the quest, which is usually a dungeon crawl. You have to get back in a certain number of days, and then you will get the item. So we are not interested in that, at least right now. We don't have enough money, for one. We'll probably have to take out a loan. And two, there's not really an artifact we're super interested in. I mean, we have a history with the Ring of Khajiit, but because of our Ebony Dagger, Marasar is not feeling as much of an attachment to that ring. For now. That may change as time goes on. Bats. Remember when we had to fight those things in the first dungeon. We have some coffins with some skellies in them. And again, another hole in the ceiling. Doesn't look like there's any secret rooms in here. Ah, but there is a werewolf waiting for us. They sure like to hang out around corners and try to do jump scares. Very annoying. Oh man. He just really wanted to run to that corner to try to hide from us. Well, good. You should be afraid of us. We've been slaughtering the rest of the other ones, so you should fear our sword and our justice as we continue to cut through all of you. Nothing in here. You're sure getting into the deep areas of this dungeon as we have to go up a lot of stairs. What is up here? A ramp. So we went up all of those stairs just to go down a ramp. Nice. And then up another ramp. Okay. Quit phasing into the wall. And another room. Huh. With a hole in the wall and a hole in the ceiling. This looks a little bit like one of those pits they used to use in the medieval times where they would throw prisoners in to kill them. Or in some cases to break their legs as a form of torture to get them to talk. I think one of the forts in Skyrim had that. At least from what I remember. Well, we need to break through it. We can't risk having the papers behind a locked door that we don't access. So we will always try to pick it first, but if we can't get through, we'll have to break through it. Now the bad thing about that is that it does cause quite a bit of damage to your weapon. I don't think it causes as much damage as an arena. At least anecdotally it doesn't seem to me. An arena caused a ton of damage to your weapon, so it would really wear your weapon out fast. But in my experience in Daggerfall, it doesn't seem to wear your weapon out quite as fast. But maybe it does, I don't know. It's part of the reason why I've switched to a different sword, because otherwise we would be wearing down the ebony dagger pretty fast in this game. And then I'd have to repair it, or let it break. Alright. Oh man, this looks like a big room with a night blade. Anything else in here? Didn't look like it. But that doesn't mean anything. There could be some nasties in here hiding behind this massive ramp. Let's see. Oh man, yeah. A werewolf. Was that your friend, Nightblade? Was that Shirley, your lover? Well, you are both in a better place now. Okay. Well, we have an opening, an altar, some tapestries, and another level that we cannot access. Now, if we could levitate, we could fly over there. But unfortunately, we cannot levitate without the magic of our dagger / a tapestry that'll allow us to levitate. Door! Don't get us stuck. There are enemies nearby. Is that a secret room? I don't think it is. Oh, apparently there's a room behind us. I did not see that. Is it a secret room? Yeah. And there's something phasing into the wall. And we just grabbed some money from it. How do you pickpocket through a wall? It's a bat. It's a dead bat. And a switch. Well, I guess we will activate that switch to see if anything happens. Did it happen in this room? Nope. Now we can heal, so that's good. Looks like the bat was the last enemy. Let's try going back into the big room and see if anything happened in here. It does seem like maybe the ramp moved. I'm not sure if the physics associated with that or the technology. We'll just say, when in doubt, Dwemer. But yeah, looks like this ramp moved because wasn't the altar right underneath this opening? So now we're pretty close to this other area, so we might be able to jump across. Alright, I'm trying to back up, but I think I'm getting stuck on something. Let's try to do a little running jump here. Hey! Okay, well we made it. Maybe there's something still over here. I'm hearing rats. And spiders. And we have a statue. Huh. And some spiders apparently behind doors. Well, that's nice. Well, before we deal with that, let's see what's in this room. Alright, a torture room, of course. And then a loot pile. Nice, another holy dagger. Alright, well, let's deal with this spider room. No, I don't think we can hit you through the wall. I think it only works if it's a door. And I think even then, it doesn't always work. It has to be an unlocked door. So these are locked. And I don't think these yeah, I don't want to break through it. There has to be a way to open them. My guess is this is a trap room. So like you activate something and then all the doors spring open and the spiders come after you. It probably is the statue. Yep. Alright, well let's try to get into a corner. Ow! So that we don't have 50 of these things attacking us at once. Come here, little rat. You need to be squished, spider. Didn't look like there was anything in this room. Ow! But maybe there's something in the other cells. I love when you can see them through the wall. Let's rush this one. Turn around, hit you through the door. And then we'll try to rush the other one. Nothing in here. Another dead spider. You all are not doing a good job of killing off the pests in this place. There are rats everywhere. Luckily, we're getting some improvement in our skills. Maybe we'll hit level 5 soon. Is that it? Did I kill everything? Let's check the rooms. Was this completely pointless? Nothing but enemies in here? I mean, nothing is completely pointless. Okay. Oh, something swung at us. It was a rat. Now we can heal, so we must have killed everything. Alright, well, it looks like this was a dead end, so that means we have a significant amount of backtracking to do, because I do not remember there being any other paths for quite a while that we could do. So I will do that backtracking, and I will meet you in a little bit. Alright, so we're back quite a ways at this opening in the floor. Want to try to... Ow! Something's hitting us. Get out of here. Do the wiggle. Come on. Okay. Well, that sucks. Apparently there's just a werewolf down there. Well, that's a nice existence. Activate climbing mode, and you can get out of there, werewolf. Another torture room with a little bit of loot. You. Don't want to know what they've been doing in here. And then a room with the papers. Oh man, yay. Let's grab this loot and then grab the papers and get the heck out of here. I am done with this dungeon. So let's do it. We're too far away. All right. Thanks for watching, viewers. I'll see you next time. So long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and leave a comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. See you next time.